Welcome, my friends. Today, we're diving deep into the ocean of life's most powerful lessons. These are the gems that can transform your existence, propel you towards success, and fill your heart with genuine happiness. Are you ready to embark on this journey of self-discovery and growth? Let's begin. Lesson number 1. Value your time. Time is the most precious currency we have, yet so many of us squander it without a second thought. Imagine you had a bank account that credited you $86,400 every morning. But whatever you didn't spend that day vanished. How would you use it? Well, that's exactly what time is. Each day, we're gifted 86,400 seconds. How are you investing them? I once met a young entrepreneur who turned her life around by treating every hour as if it were worth $1,000. She stopped scrolling mindlessly through social media, cut out toxic relationships, and focused on building her dream business. Within a year, she had launched a successful startup and was living the life she had always imagined. Remember, you can always make more money, but you can never make more time. Now, let's talk about failure. So many of us fear it, run from it, let it paralyze us. But here's the truth. Failure is not your enemy. It's your greatest teacher. Every setback, every mistake, every no is a stepping stone to success. Think about Thomas Edison. He failed 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. When asked about it, he said, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps." Embrace failure, learn from it, grow through it, because failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of success. Moving on to our third lesson, choose your friends wisely. Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." Look around you. Who are those 5 people in your life? Do they inspire you, challenge you, support your dreams, or do they drag you down, feed your doubts, keep you stuck? I remember a client who was struggling to lose weight. No matter what diet or exercise plan she tried, nothing seemed to work. Then she realized her problem wasn't her willpower, it was her social circle. She was surrounded by people who encouraged unhealthy habits. When she started spending time with fitness enthusiasts and health-conscious individuals, her entire lifestyle changed. Within 6 months, she had lost 50 pounds and found a new passion for wellness. Your environment shapes you. Choose it wisely. Lesson number 4. Consistency wins. It's not about making huge leaps. It's about taking small steps every single day. Success isn't achieved overnight. It's built brick by brick, day by day, through consistent effort and dedication. Think about water dripping on a rock. One drop won't make a difference, but drop after drop, day after day, year after year, that water can carve through solid stone. That's the power of consistency. Whether you're building a business, learning a new skill, or working on your relationships, show up every day. Do the work even when you don't feel like it. Especially when you don't feel like it. because that's where true growth happens. Now, let's talk about gratitude. In a world that's constantly telling us we're not enough, that we need more to be happy, gratitude is a revolutionary act. It's about appreciating what you have instead of obsessing over what you lack. Start each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for. It could be as simple as a warm cup of coffee, a roof over your head, or a friend who makes you laugh. I once worked with a CEO who was on the verge of burnout. He had achieved incredible success, but felt empty inside. We started a gratitude practice, and within weeks, his entire outlook changed. He found joy in the small moments, reconnected with his family, and rediscovered his passion for his work. Gratitude didn't just change his perspective, it changed his life. Lesson number 6: discipline beats motivation. Motivation is like a fair weather friend. It's there when things are going well, but it disappears when the going gets tough. Discipline, on the other hand, is the loyal companion that keeps you going no matter what. Don't wait to feel motivated to chase your dreams. Build habits and routines that move you forward regardless of how you feel. Wake up early, hit the gym, work on your goals, not because you always want to, but because you've committed to it. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Our 7th lesson: learn every day. In a world that's constantly evolving, if you're not learning, you're falling behind. Make a commitment to continuous growth. Read books, listen to podcasts, take courses, seek out mentors. Your mind is like a parachute. It only works when it's open. I know a 72-year-old woman who decided to learn coding in her retirement. Everyone told her she was too old, that technology was for the young. But she persisted. Today, she's developing apps that help seniors stay connected with their families. She didn't just learn a new skill, she found a new purpose. What could you learn today that could change your tomorrow? Lesson 8: health is real wealth. You can have all the money in the world, but without your health, you can't enjoy it. Prioritize your physical and mental well-being. Exercise regularly, eat nourishing foods, get enough sleep, and manage your stress. Think of your body as the vehicle that carries you through life. Would you put low-quality fuel in a high-performance car? Of course not. Treat your body with the same respect. Invest in your health now, and it will pay dividends for years to come. Our 9th lesson: stay focused, ignore distractions. In a world full of noise, focus is your superpower. Learn to say no to the things that don't align with your goals. Turn off notifications. Create distraction-free zones and protect your time and energy fiercely. I once coached a writer who couldn't finish a novel because she was constantly distracted by social media and emails. We implemented a strict focus routine, 2 hours of uninterrupted writing time every morning. Phone off, internet disconnected. Within 3 months, she had completed her first draft. Focus turned her dream into reality. Lesson 10: small habits create big change. Don't underestimate the power of small, consistent actions. If you improve by just 1% every day, you'll be 37 times better by the end of the year. It's not about radical transformations. It's about tiny improvements compounded over time. Let's kick things off with lesson number 11. Don't compare yourself to others. It's a trap, folks. We've all been there, scrolling through social media, feeling like everyone else has it all figured out. But here's the truth. You're on your own unique path. Your journey is yours alone. I remember talking to a young entrepreneur who was constantly comparing her startup to industry giants. She was miserable, always feeling behind. But when she stopped looking at others and focused on her own progress, everything changed. Her business flourished, and more importantly, she found joy in her work again. Now, let's talk about patience. Lesson 12. Patience builds success. In this world of instant gratification, we've forgotten the power of waiting. But here's the thing. Real, lasting success takes time. It's like planting a tree. You don't see results overnight, but with consistent care, it grows into something magnificent. Think about the Wright brothers. They didn't invent the airplane in a day. It took years of failures, adjustments, and perseverance, but their patience paid off, and they changed the world forever. Moving on to lesson 13. Hard work plus smart work equals success. Hard work alone isn't enough anymore. You need to work smart too. It's about efficiency, strategy, and constantly learning. I once met a factory worker who dreamed of owning his own business. He didn't just work overtime. He studied management in his free time, networked with industry leaders, and planned meticulously. Today, he runs a thriving company. That's the power of combining hard work with smart work. Lesson 14 might surprise you. Speak less, listen more. In a world full of noise, the ability to truly listen is a superpower. When you listen, you learn. You understand. You connect. I've seen negotiations turn around simply because one person decided to stop talking and start listening. Relationships heal, deals close, and problems solve themselves when we open our ears and close our mouths. Now, let's talk about money. Lesson 15. Money is a tool, not the goal. Don't get me wrong. Money is important, but it's a means to an end, not the end itself. If you chase money for money's sake, you'll never be satisfied. I've met millionaires who are miserable and people of modest means who are incredibly fulfilled. The difference? The happy ones used money as a tool to live their values and pursue their passions. Lesson 16 is crucial. Surround yourself with positivity. Your environment shapes you. The people around you, the media you consume, the places you go, they all impact your mindset and your potential. I once coached a team that was underperforming. We didn't change their skills or strategy. We simply removed the negative influences and brought in supportive, positive team members. The transformation was incredible. Positivity is contagious, and it's powerful. Now, this next one might be tough to hear, but it's vital. Lesson 17. Take responsibility for your life. It's easy to blame others, to point fingers at circumstances. But the moment you take full responsibility for your life is the moment you gain control over it. I've seen people turn their lives around completely when they stopped being victims and started being the authors of their own stories. It's not about blame. It's about empowerment. Lesson 18. Don't be afraid to start small. Big dreams are great, but they can also be overwhelming. The key is to start where you are, with what you have. Think about Amazon. It didn't start as the everything store. It began selling books out of a garage. But from that small start, it grew into a global giant. Every big success starts with a small step. Lesson 19 is simple but powerful. Keep your promises, both to yourself and to others. Your word is your bond. It's the foundation of trust. And trust is the currency of success in both business and life. I once worked with a leader who always kept his promises. No matter how small, his team would walk through fire for him because they knew they could count on him. That's the power of integrity. And finally, lesson 20. Never stop dreaming. Dreams are the fuel that drives us forward. They give us hope, purpose, and direction. Without dreams, we're just going through the motions. I've met people in their 80s and 90s who are still dreaming big, still pursuing new goals. And you know what? They were the most vibrant, alive people I've ever met. Age is just a number. As long as you're breathing, you can be dreaming. So there you have it, folks. 10 more powerful lessons to guide you on your journey to success and happiness. Remember, this isn't just information, it's ammunition. Use it. Apply it. Let it transform your life. And don't forget, we're not done yet. Stay tuned for part 3, where we'll unlock even more secrets to living your best life. Until then, keep dreaming, keep growing, and keep pushing forward. Your best self is waiting for you. Go out there and claim it.